The Christmas season is that time of year when our families gather around us. And we love them, of course, right? But sometimes it's terrifying when we see people who share our genes, the genetic ones and the kind that you wear, acting the way they do. I am goofy, I'm a little wacky, some have called me strange, a bit bizarre. You cannot make it as a humorist if you don't have these admirable qualities. But my siblings take wacky to a whole new level. Standing beside them, I appear to be calm and collected, slightly sedated. Every Christmas Eve, my siblings and their children come over to our house for our annual Christmas bash. We tell them to come at noon, so that way they'll show up about 5:45, bearing platters of Christmas cheer and grinning from ear to ear. That sounded poetic. The next thing you know, the Callaway effect takes over. I'm not sure you have this in your family, but I'll explain exactly what it looks like in ours. You take one Callaway and place them in a room on their own, and you will find them to be calm, collected, respectable. Their IQ will be quite high. Place a second Callaway in that room, and both Callaways and their IQs will be divided in half. And interesting behaviors will be exhibited, such as, but not limited to, loud noises, loud giggling, animal impressions, and arm flapping. Insert a third Callaway and the situation deteriorates further. You may observe snorts, wheezes, armpit noises, and one might begin imitating politicians, you never know. With the addition of each successive Callaway, things slide further downhill. When the 10th Callaway enters the room, someone might be swinging from a chandelier, if we had a chandelier, and the rest might be pelting him with cutlery. Plastic cutlery, but nonetheless, it is a terrifying thing to behold. The only way to stop such pandemonium is to pray a quick prayer of thanks and feed them from the endless buffet, the laying on of dinner, we call it. We spare no time sidling up to our trough and filling our plates. My golden chicken wings, Uncle Dan's shrimp rings, my wife's fresh lefse, Auntie Lynn's Christmas pudding containing a hidden almond, they're all there. And the one who receives this almond wins a box of chocolates. Lynn explains these rules every year as if for the first time, and we laugh all the harder. One year, someone filled the pudding with a handful of almonds. Soon, everybody was lining up for chocolates. After the family cannot move from eating, we settle down for games and tales of Christmas past. Like the time my conservative grandfather drank a whole bottle of cough syrup, unaware of its high alcoholic content. "Grandpa, you're drunk," we tried to tell him. A skunk? He replied in a slightly slurred voice. "Where?" Then he just started to snore. We shared about presents and about childhood memories, the sweet anticipation of that magical morning when we hoped that all of our dreams would come true. Then my nephew Michael climbs up the chandelier and we quickly bring out the dessert before things get out of hand. Well, as wacky as they are, I love these people. We don't always agree, but I wouldn't trade them for any other family in the world. Unless there was a really rich family that wanted to trade. No. But I'm usually quite content to usher them out of the house about 11 o'clock so we can clean the Christmas pudding off the walls. You know, we can't choose our relatives, can we? But we can choose to love them. That love is what we celebrate at Christmas time. The love of our Savior who stooped from heaven's glory to love us despite our cracks, our wrinkles, our sin. He gave up his position in heaven and became a helpless human baby so that we could be part of his family. 1 John 3:1 says, "See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God." And that is what we are. Because of what Jesus did for you and me, by grace through faith, we are part of God's family. Hey, it's a wacky family at times. We're a little like manure. You spread us out, we do a lot of good. Pile us up and whoo-wee! But it's the best family ever. Hey, whatever you face, I hope you'll surround yourself with people you love. And if things start to get out of hand this Christmas, hide the cough syrup and maybe the chandelier too. Merry Christmas. Hey, Michael, stop! Hey Siri, subscribe to Laugh Again TV.